Former Senate President Ken Nnamani has dropped out of the race for the All Progressive Congress presidential ticket. He made this known during a press conference in Abuja on Monday. Nnamani said his decision was motivated by the APC's decision not to zone the presidency to the south, especially the southeast. He also noted that the processes leading to the presidential primaries had been beclouded by a lack of certainty to schedule and timeliness. These uncertainties frustrated effective campaigns and made the primary a game for those with deep pockets, mostly those in control of state funds, political offices, and party structure, Nnamani said. He said he had been unable to market his profile and IGs to party delegates. Therefore, while I continue my aspiration, I wish the party a successful primary and unity of purpose so that we can win the 2023 general elections, he said. I will continue to engage with the party and its leadership to make sure that the ideas and values that I cherish and propagate find strong footing in the party administration and in public leadership after the elections. Mr. Nnamani advocated for a vice presidential candidate from the southeast. No matter the outcome of the presidential primary, I pray that our party does justice to the southeast that ought to present the next president candidate of our party, he said. I would be glad if any of my colleagues from the southeast vying for the office wins the primary. Any of them can provide strong leadership to the country. On the APC presidential primary convention June 6, 2022, Nnamani said, "Ladies and gentlemen of the press, I want to address you on the developments in the upcoming All Progressive Congress." A text of press statement by Senator Ken Nnamani GCON on the APC presidential primary convention June 6, 2022. Ladies and gentlemen of the press, I want to address you on the developments in the upcoming All Progressive Congress APC primary schedule for 6 to 7, 2022. As you all know, the screening of the aspirants for president has been completed and the report submitted to the national chairman of the APC. I appreciate screening committee of its work. The issues I raise in this statement have no bearing on the outcome of the screening exercise. They relate to the large questions and justice and equity and how the leadership of our party wish to be remembered in history. The issues I want to raise are about the management of party politics to achieve the fundamental objectives and directive principles of state policy as articulated in Chapter 2 of the Nigeria Constitution. They are about sustaining the vision of the founding fathers of the APC and the aspiration of millions of Nigeria who have placed trust in our party. You will recall that on March 26, 2022, a new set of members of National Working Committee of the APC was elected in an elective convention. In that election, there was a unity list which was endorsed by all the governors and other leaders of the party from different regions and approved by Mr. President. The unity list was accord and core principles of the party to rotate and zone political offices. The party swam positions between the north and south. The party offices that were occupied by leaders from the south were automatically transferred to the north. This explains why no southern candidates contested for the office of national chairman of the convention. Everyone accepted that the position of the national chairman was zoned to the north, while the position of the president was reserved for the southern aspirant. The zone will contest for the office. This is a logical follow-up to the outcome of National Convention. The statement of party leaders confirmed this general perception in the initial weeks after the announcement of the timetable for the election and commencement of sale of firms. The belief that APC would zone its presidential ticket to the south continued because only southerners sought purchase firms except Governor Yahya Bello. The fact that leading northerners failed to indicate interest in the race convinced many of us that our party would tread the path of honor and justice by zoning its presidency to the south after a president of northern extraction had completed 8 years under the party platform. But the events of recent days have created the impression that zoning had been jettisoned in the APC. The vacillation of party leaders with leaguers or zoning of the APC presidential ticket has not created clarity in the party and just the confidence and faith of many in the South, particularly the Southern in the party. It has the implication of suggesting to many in the party, including myself, that the party will allow conveniences of the moment to override foundational issues of justice and fairness. Considering the events of the recent past, all well-meaning Nigerians must affirm faith in the constitution values of justice and fairness. This value will sustain our democracy as we confront the headwinds of pluralism and sectarianism. We should never allow short-term political advantages to override these values, said Senator Ken Nnamani, GCON, President Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.